Wakey, wakey. So, ¿cómo te sientes? That is to be expected. You did die, so I didn't expect you to feel wonderful. Do you remember dying? Well, es diferente para cada persona. Some people remember, otros no se recuerdan. Sometimes the memories come back later on. I ask that you tell me if you do start remembering. I don't really have to know, but I'd like to keep a record just to see. Ah, yes. I expect you to have some questions. My name is Gamma. Well, you could say I'm a bit of a sorcerer. I did say you had died. You're certainly one of the most calm people I have brought back from the dead. La mayoría de la gente think I'm lying to them if they don't remember dying. And if they do remember dying, they're normally not happy about that fact. ¿Cómo moriste? Well, yo no sé. You had a few gashes on you when I found you. But what their cause was, I can't say. It may have been an animal or another person, perhaps even a tragic accident. Is any of that ringing a bell? That isn't unusual. A veces las memorias never come back. They might in the future, if you continue to search your mind for them. But if remembering isn't something you want, it is possible that you'll never remember. Do you want to remember? See. I suppose that was a silly question. You have just woken up with no memory in a strange place, so how could you know if you want to remember? It's a strange thing to have no memories, but without knowing anything, how could you long to want it back? I need to make sure that your body's working properly now. Sometimes the body grows stiff, so it's possible you will have less strength and range of motion now that you are alive again. I don't need you to do anything too strenuous. I would just like you to get up and walk around a bit. Move your joints, stuff like that. ¿Está bien? Perfect. Whoa, careful there. ¿Estás bien? You're not feeling any pain? That's good. You can just keep holding on to me. Use me as support to get your legs working again. Yes, good. Now let's try a few steps. One foot in front of the other. That's it. I'm going to let go of you now. I want you to try to stand on your own. Look at you. You're practically as good as new. You may have been a little wobbly at first, but you seem to be doing just fine right now. I'm not surprised you stumble. It's quite common for that to happen. But you're getting used to moving on your own quite quickly, which is somewhat surprising. See, most of the time it takes people much longer to get their bearings once again. Have I resurrected many people? Well, es complicado. I haven't done many myself, but I did work under someone who did quite a bit. so I have watched the process quite closely for a while now. You aren't the first person I resurrected, however. I have done it before. You see, I started on animals, small creatures, weaker minds, less you have to rewire to bring them back. At least that's what my mentor said. It seemed to be the case anyway. Animals are much easier to bring back. I was told that is how my mentor learned, and that's how I was taught, so I wouldn't know any other way. It isn't cruel. It isn't like I kill any of the animals myself, or any of the people for that matter. I give beings a second chance at life. That certainly isn't cruel. Would you have preferred to be dead? Tú no sabes. How could you not know? You have the opportunity to do whatever you want now. See things you didn't get to see when you were first alive. Experience things that were taken away from you. Don't you want that? It doesn't matter too much either way. You're here now, so unless you would prefer I and you, I will suggest you make the most of this. You'll be alive until something or someone else ends you, so it's best you find something to do. Calm down. I'm not throwing you out. You're free to stay with me as long as you like. I brought you back, so you are my responsibility. Of course, you can stay here free of charge. You'll have to do something to help out. You could help me here with magic and things, or just help out around the house. Hay muchas cosas I could use your help with. Cocinar, limpiar, running errands. So long as you don't try to run away, you're mostly free to do what you like. Well, I brought you back for a reason. You can't leave just yet. I will have to monitor you for a while, but perhaps one day you can be on your own again. That is, if you don't get yourself killed before then. There are plenty of people in this world who don't think it's wise to mess with the dead. They look at themselves as sort of saviors. Putting you out of your misery, they say. Don't look so alarmed. You won't have to look over your shoulder all the time of day. Most of those people can't even tell someone who has been resurrected from those who haven't. And besides, I don't plan to let you leave here alone anytime soon. So you have nothing to worry about as long as you don't go around telling people that you have died and come back. Now, come along. As your host, it is only polite of me to show you around.